Seoul, South Korea. North Korea will keep improving its nuclear and long-range ballistic missile capabilities next year to gain leverage to force Washington to make concessions, like the easing of sanctions, government and private analysts in South Korea said on Tuesday. The isolated North has made major strides this year in its nuclear weapons program but has also faced increasingly tough sanctions from the United Nations. On September 3, it detonated what it called a hydrogen bomb in its sixth and most powerful nuclear test. It has also launched 3 intercontinental ballistic missiles this year, demonstrating rockets powerful enough to deliver warheads to all of the continental United States. After its last ICBM test, conducted November 29, North Korea claimed to have completed building its nuclear force. But the country has yet to clear a key technological hurdle, proving that its warheads can survive re-entry into the atmosphere after flying through space, according to Western officials and analysts. Forecasting North Korea's nuclear weapons program for the new year, the Unification Ministry in South Korea said on Tuesday that the North will continue to advance its nuclear and missile capabilities in 2018 despite its claims about completing its nuclear force. North Korea will conduct at least one more missile test to master the re-entry technology for its warheads, analysts said. But the North also was racing against time to secure full ICBM capabilities before new United Nations sanctions begin squeezing its economy, they said. Re-entry is a question North Korea must solve to boost its negotiating leverage and for its military and technological purposes, Shin Byung-chul, a security analyst, said in a report published over the weekend by the government-run Institute of Foreign Affairs and National Security in Seoul. For North Korea, there is a big difference between entering negotiations with the United States after acquiring full ICBM capabilities and starting such talks without them. North Korea wants Washington to recognize it as a nuclear weapons state. With that status, analysts said, the North would seek arms reduction talks in hopes of gaining concessions from Washington, such as easing sanctions and reducing the American military presence around the Korean peninsula. In return, Pyongyang could offer to freeze or give up its ICBMs while retaining the rest of its nuclear capabilities, analysts said. So far, all the North's 3 ICBM tests have taken place in the sea between North Korea and Japan. Though the missiles soared to extremely high altitudes, demonstrating their power, they never flew beyond Japan. Analysts warned that in its next long-range missile test, the North could launch a missile on a full ICBM trajectory and even carry a live nuclear warhead to demonstrate its mastery of warhead re-entry technology. The North's 7th nuclear test could take place not underground but over the Pacific, said Chong Song-chong, a senior analyst, in a report published by the independent Sejong Institute of South Korea. In September, North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, vowed to take the highest level of hardline countermeasure in history after President Trump threatened to totally destroy North Korea if it continued to threaten the United States and its allies.